Hey guys, Anthony Medico, SVG. I want to introduce Jeremiah, a new hire here at SVG. He's our HR manager and recruiter.
Yep.
Your virtual HR manager recruiter, because he's going to be helping you launch our new virtual recruiting package. It's a 30-day package. Let me tell you real quick how it works, because we just started on our first 10 clients, and we're killing it. So guys, real quick, I can't remind you, it's, what is it, 22 or 25 million?
It's 25 million right now.
25 million people unemployed, probably one of the best times to attract new talent, sales talent to your organization. Some of the best B2B, B2C salespeople are unemployed right now. You got to get your meat cleavers out there before this thing's over, because they're going to go back to where they came from. We can tell, because I've never seen such qualified resumes come in for a 1099 sales associate position. Jeremiah, by the way, writes the ads, switches out the ads, spends the ad spend so you don't have to, calls the resumes, and gets them through our virtual orientation process, which takes a lot of time. So to get to 100 resumes down to 20 qualified resumes, that's a couple days worth of work right there.
Yep.
Now, these 20, they're not all going to be $1 million producers. We're going to find out which ones are. Who's going to be the best fit in this industry? And so we take them through the virtual, we take this 20 through a virtual orientation process, which is right here. These guys are all getting hit right now with a nice little email. Hey, congrats, you've been selected as our final candidate for this amazing 100K plus sales opportunity. We've reviewed your resume. Please click on our virtual orientation. It takes about 20 minutes. They're going to watch 4 chapters on the industry. They're going to set a sales story. They go through a virtual interview process. And most importantly, their next 90 days, meaning what's going to happen in their first 90 days of employment, or if you decide to take them on, how are they going to be trained, how they become successful, and can we help make them a $1 million producer? All these things lead to better retention and recruiting. So let's go ahead and keep me on point, Jeremiah.
Somebody's got it.
There's my, so now the potential candidate enters our virtual orientation. This is just for them with their password so that Jeremiah can check to make sure they went through the 4 chapters.
I can see if they did it, I can see if they watched it, I can see if they tested it, so I can know who really wants to be on your team.
So what are they going to do? They got a 7-minute overview of the industry, $100 billion storm restoration industry. My sales story. I sold 3.2 million knocking doors and made a pretty good chunk of change, 400,000 my second year. They need to hear that, the edification process. They're going to go through a virtual interview process. So real quick, let's just check these out. You guys know the industry. You guys know this stuff. But the guy who's delivering Domino's Pizza, or the guy that just got laid off that was a B2C salesman for medical or pharmaceutical or the alarm company, he might not understand how big this industry is. He might not know what an insurance claim is. He might not know that we help communities rebuild and that they can make a career opportunity about this. And it's not just, hey man, come knock some doors for me. There's a hailstorm in my backyard. No, this is a real opportunity. Storms and catastrophic events are increasing every year. And it's a career and life-changing opportunity, and that's what we sell before we even start the interview process.
I make sure they make you money.
Going down right here, now they're going to see a sales story so they can, understand, what is it like? What is your first experience the first year? I give my story back to
associates, experienced sales associates, sales managers, and even some owners watching this right now. I started out like many of you are right now, knocking doors as a part-time sales associate in this industry in 1999.
Back in the day.
Minnesota. I remember selling 3.2 million my first year selling and making over 400,000 in sales commissions. I remember selling one of my first big jobs, a cedar shingle roof, which is 164 squares, ended up being $120,000, where I received a $20,000 commission.
So you guys get the point. They're going to go through a whole 7-minute process. So we edify the sales opportunity with a real story. Then we take them on a virtual interview where they actually download a digital interview questionnaire, which you're going to have access to. It's a point-based system to see if they're actually a good fit. Let's take a look at that quick. And I crack a lot of jokes with them.
Welcome to the SVG
as they're filling out the interview questionnaire, because look, guys,
sales like a retail store department, or did you?
We need to really qualify. Can the candidate work evenings and Saturdays? Right. Can he climb a ladder? Can he work a 1099 sales position, or her? If you don't qualify those questions, a lot of times, I remember back in the day, getting sent a referral or so excited to get that one resume that came in that looked good, that I would get him in here and find out, well, I can't actually work 1099. I can't work evenings and Saturdays.
Sounds like you wasted a lot of time.
Guy might show up, 500 pounds, can't get on a roof, but you still got to talk to the candidate for 30 minutes.
Sounds like a lot of time wasted.
We're cutting all those daylight hours out. So we walk them through the virtual interview process, and then also, what are they going to learn in their first 90 days in order to become an effective $1 million producer in this industry? So we edify that process as well.
Welcome back to Sales Associates. As part of your ongoing training and learning, we have developed a series of courses we call Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3 that we recommend you watch and learn from in order to become an effective sales associate in the industry and hopefully soon $1 million producer. Phase 1 consists.
So I won't go through all that, guys. We get the point. This whole process about 20 minutes. Jeremiah can actually verify that they went through the orientation process, and then what he looks at is, did they go through it? If they didn't go through it, he's not going to call them back. And now he's got, let's say that, because we just tested this, so we thought these were all good folks, but 5 of them didn't actually go through the process, or they just filled out the virtual interview without going through the process. Now we're down with 8 very motivated, qualified candidates that followed instructions.
Yep.
And those are the ones he's doing a second follow-up call and then facilitating them into a group interview with you, which I highly recommend because I think one-on-one interviews are a waste of time personally, but it's up to you.
Too much time.
You want to do that? But we highly suggest setting the group interview up on Wednesday or Thursday because you might not like the way these 2 look. Maybe you don't like the way they smell. So then you get rid of 3 more. Now we're down to 6 candidates that you really like. Now you can be picky instead of being needy. Now you invite those to your Friday Phase 1 sales